Yeah. Peace, bless, love. Give thanks to that man above. You're now rocking with Mr. Uncommon.
What's up, everyone? You already know who it is. It's the Fresh Prince himself, Izzy Finesse.
And the one and only, Jay Confident. Remember, y'all, the summer ain't over yet. Experience more of life. Go hiking, go swimming. Just go have fun. Let's go!
Summertime.
Oh, yeah.
And today we have a special guest. Nah, I'm just joking. Nah, there's no
bang,
guest.
bang, bang.
Nah, there's no guest. It's just us, the trio, the trifecta.
Yeah, we here.
And, it feels good to be back.
For real.
We never left.
We never left.
But
it's just, it always feels good to be on the mic talking.
Yeah.
Pause.
Woo. Nah, how was that pause?
That was okay.
That wasn't?
Yeah,
we just
give him a good. That was a good. That was a good one. We looked to the side like, all right.
Anyways, our Off Xperience family, we just want to say that we appreciate y'all for letting us hit 500 subscribers. 500 subscribers, y'all.
Yeah.
That's for y'all. That's for y'all. That's for y'all.
500 subscribers. So right now, we on the road to 1K.
Yes.
And I was digging deep in the analytics, and I realized that we have 90% of people that's not subscribed to our YouTube. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please help us get to that 1K, and please like, share, subscribe before we get into this episode.
Bing. Also, check us out on TikTok. We also on there too. We try and hit goals on there as well. All social media platforms, all audio platforms. Shout out to the audio listeners. I just found out too that we have fans in New Zealand. I would have never thought that. But now that's what I'm saying. We all over the world. It's global Off Xperience, y'all. Yo, stay tuned for the best, man. Stay tuned for the best.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Besides that, though, this episode is brought to you by Josh's Locks and Picks. You know what I'm saying?
Something new for y'all.
Something new for y'all. You looking for the best in town? Where security's found, Locks and Picks. They got the tricks. They will never let you down. Remember, y'all, from unlocking doors to picking the best, call them and forget the rest. Locks and Picks, your locksmith's fix. Reach out to me for peace of mind. Y'all can contact me on my DMs on Jay Confident on Instagram. I'm on LinkedIn. Google me. I'm out there, y'all. Let's go.
Also brought to you by Josh's Pickup Thoughts. That was like a quick 16 though, right there, what you just said. That was a quick 16. That shit rhymed.
It really did.
Bars, baby. Bars.
Let's go. I like that one. Josh's Locks and Picks. Let's go. So, now, welcome to another episode of the Off Xperience, man, where we celebrate, explore life's experiences and celebrate triumphs, man. Like, look. Today, man, we talking about summertime and all that, man. We're going to dive into a nostalgic look, right? Look at summer in New York City, right? Comparing the past to the present, from block parties and stoop cultures to rooftop vibes and citywide changes. We'll talk about how the city's summer's energy has evolved, and as we reflect on the past, we're also discussing breaking generational curses, taking those lessons from our roots and rewriting the narrative for ourselves and future generation, and also shifting of the mindset to create new legacies. You understand? So we're gonna get into, it's gonna be a good one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a great one.
You're a smooth ass nigga, bro. That was really smooth. Yeah,
like that?
That was really smooth, though. Yeah. You made me feel like I was about to, start. Namaste, y'all. Namaste. Summertime, though.
Namaste?
Huh? Namaste.
What is that?
That's
not your stage, you said?
No, namaste. That's like
that's a poet.
That's Spanish?
That's yoga. Nah.
Oh, that's yoga. Oh,
that's a pose?
Nah, that's what they say. That's what they say. Yo, that's what y'all say, right? I think it's yoga. Namaste. Yeah.
We look into it. I'll look into it.
Yeah, look into it. Namaste. It's good.
Yeah, bro. I'm always curious on what's
fucking youth, man. Yeah. I swear, son. They're like sponges nowadays.
Namaste.
Yeah, namaste.
Namaste?
Yeah.
Okay.
Namaste. I'll figure it out. We'll get back to you on the next episode what that means. Or if you do know what it means, please let us know in the comments.
Yes. Because I got lost souls here, yo. Please let me find
we definitely.
Yo, it's like when it gets hot in the summer, people's brains get boiled and they don't even remember what I'm saying, like namaste. I know they've heard this before.
Maybe somewhere in the day, like maybe. But yeah, man, like, so we're gonna talk about summer, right? Because like summer's almost over. right? Summer's out of here.
Yeah, next week.
Summer's pretty much.
Next
One
week?
more month of September.
Yeah, next week is 70 degrees, bro.
That's great. Yo, the other night was like 60.
That
felt so good.
It felt good, but summer really ends though September, like
September 21st. Yeah, 22nd. I always thought it was 21st.
Why is it every time?
It's like in the range of there.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like,
but why is it all the time the 21st? Summer begins June 21st.
It's always the 21st, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how the season started.
That's crazy. And then it ends.
Damn, yeah, the 21st, yeah.
That's blasphemy.
And then that's 4. And then winter's December 21st.
You see?
Yeah.
And then March is March 21st.
You see what I'm saying?
For spring. That's crazy. That's a conspiracy there.
Yeah. We need to talk to the people from high up because that's crazy.
Oh no, man.
Yo, that's crazy. Bro.
So, yeah, man. So yeah, man. So we talk about summer. We'll talk about memories, how growing up. You know what I mean? This, summer's like. Got a couple of questions for y'all, right? Because we're coming up with the summer topic, right? What is your favorite summer memories growing up? My fault. And how does it compare to your summers now? I'll let you go first, my friend.
Wow. My summer memories when I was younger, damn, man, that's wow. They were better. I ain't gonna lie, because I was young and I ain't care. Playing manhunt, being out there in the stoops, chilling. I mean, I wasn't really smoking like that back in the day. But I was chilling. I was outside though. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there. Shout out to
there was a lot of people out there. I mean,
no, it was. No, because it's not like that now.
You know what? You're right.
It's not like that now.
Right.
Comparing to what it is now, there's
true.
Nobody outside like there used to be back in the day.
I mean,
to be honest with you, when I was actually doing Amazon deliveries, right? In the beginning of the summer, I was doing it on the west side of the Bronx, so like 183rd on the west side around there and shit like that. Bro, still the same way like it was back in the day.
I
felt so good.
How you felt with
I felt like I was like, damn, like this is the way it's supposed to be. All the fire hydrants are on.
Yo, and
everybody's outside.
And you could start from where we. Matter of fact, that's so true what you're saying, because I remember I was working and I'm driving the van, and we literally started from I think Fordham it was, and we drove literally all the way down on 183rd, all the way down to Burnside.
You see?
And on every single block,
Everybody
the fire hydrant was out.
Everybody outside.
Like we had to close our windows
baby.
just to pass by. Was like, nobody was indoors. Everybody was outside.
Yeah.
So it was nice seeing that, because it's like, the culture is still here.
I mean, the only thing
in that
is,
area at least.
of course, and I love it. The only difference is now there's more hookah pipes outside.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, they ain't never have none of that because nobody really cared too much about the hookah. I ain't really care too much.
It wasn't a thing though.
But
I mean,
back in the days, the more things
you
you see is literally a whole bunch of black plastic bags with Dutch guts in it.
That's a fact. Whoa.
Yeah, seriously, bro.
Whoa.
That was the summertime, bro.
Lying.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And then you
That's crazy.
You had that, right? I missed the days where I used to chill with my homeboys, right? And my homegirls and shit like that. On the block, on the corner, niggas used to go buy E&J bottles and say, yo, we ain't got no E&J bottles, nigga.
Yo.
That's murder. That's murder right there.
Yeah,
right
bro.
now. But I'm with you though.
Hell yeah,
I used to that was cheap
was
Henny
like,
right there,
cheap
bro. Like,
liquor.
yeah. That's a fact. You ain't got no bread. You young, like you buying a whole bottle of E&J for like 30 cash probably.
Hell yeah. That's what you seen
20,
back in the
30
days,
cash.
and we never seen red cups. We seen the little small plastic cups.
Word.
That's what you see on the stoops, right?
No double cups.
Yeah, I miss that. I miss that type of thing compared to what it is now. Now you just see hookahs and red cups and loud ass music.
Right.
Everybody has a speaker.
And hot grabber packs everywhere.
Hell yeah,
Hot
bro.
grabber.
Son, for real, bro. And little designer weed bags and shit like that.
Right.
Like,
You see them, bro. You seen them being pasted onto like the street lights, the freaking the mailbox.
That's wild.
And even that's why in the summertime they always display all that, right? In the wintertime, all that snow covers all that shit.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's crazy. That's
crazy.
wild. That is.
But
wild.
that's why I like about the old school time is like that vibe, you know, the old school outside vibe. Like, yo, let's go outside. Where we going? We just going in front of the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm going down the block to go pick up an icy from the bodega store.
Got
Real
Mr.
quick.
Yeah.
Softy coming and pulling up to the
Hell
corner
yeah.
to the block, bro. Like,
All right.
Oh yeah,
That's
the
true.
coquita lady
the
come
coquita
through.
lady. Yo, that's crazy. You know what's crazy, man? Like, see, I don't live in the cities like that, like you know, right? But the going outside culture and all that shit was so fun. But we were kids too at that, right? So we would be outside just playing stickball, manhunt. You know what I mean?
Basketball on the crate.
Tag, basketball on the crate. Niggas don't know about that shit.
And it was on a wooden telephone pole. It wasn't even no backboard, bro.
That was the backboard. Well, we got the little wood back.
Yeah, I played the basketball with the what's that called? The side. The
fire hydrant.
Yeah, the fire.
Of course,
no. The fire escape. The
fire escape. Yeah,
you put the ladder down and you shoot it.
That's great. Yeah. Oh shit, that's crazy. Hell yeah, that we definitely did for sure.
Old school.
Holy shit,
this nigga's too young for that shit.
Yeah, I don't know how that's wild, bro. I'm like, what? It took me back, bro.
Yeah. Now you know what's so funny? I feel like with my generation, we like the last of the dying breed of that, cause it ain't last too long, but I still remember that happening though, like us doing that and playing
that is
basketball.
True, because it was in the early 2000s or that shit. Which you're right.
And it's funny too, because where I used to live, right, there used to be like this one fire hydrant, and the ladder would be down all the time. So it would be on the way.
Fire hydrant, fire escape.
Yeah, the fire escape. Yeah, the fire escape. The ladder would be down. And I remember every time I used to walk to the store, I would try to jump and hit it.
Of course.
And every year as I got older, I would just keep trying, and I finally did it.
Yeah, you want to know when I stopped fucking with that?
What?
Final Destination 3.
Yeah.
Oh, when the whole thing started?
Yeah, so he slipped. What? That shit came down right on his face, bro. That's when I said I would never do that again.
Yo,
fire escape, you got it. I'm sorry, I would never ever.
Nah, you know what? It's dangerous. It's true dangerous. You fucking jump in and you grab it. Poof.
Yeah, that shit freaking breaks you all the way down.
Speaking of fire escapes, the summertime vibe at the fire escape was always the vibe.
Facts.
Ain't nothing. You can never tell me nothing about New York City's fire escapes because they always had that space where you can put a crate, a little chair with a cushion on top, and just sit there.
and a little grill.
And a little grill.
Right?
Christmas.
You had that little Hulk Hogan grill.
The George Foreman.
The George Foreman.
Hulk Hogan.
I'm saying Hulk Hogan grill, right? I'm saying Hulk Hogan grill because, but like I know the story behind the grill, right? How he got that grill, George Foreman.
How did he get that grill?
So it was something between Hulk Hogan and George Foreman, and I think it was like a bet between them. And I think it was like they had a choice what to invest in, and Hulk Hogan didn't invest into the grill, but George Foreman did, and he made a killing out of it. And Hulk Hogan,
fun fact.
You just seen the Netflix movie, right?
Nah, I ain't seen it. This right here, I learned from word of mouth. Like one of my mans told me.
Nah, because they got the Netflix movie out now.
Good info.
But that's good info though.
Yeah,
that's good. That's a good summer info because that's grills.
Yeah, the George Foreman grill. Don't sleep on them shits.
Yeah.
Them shits will cook you a fucking burger, chicken, or
just plug it right in, right?
A loin, bro. A loin, bro.
Nah, but your facts. But the only thing about that is to each his own. Everybody think, but. You know, you got that was the inside shit. That was the in-home shit.
Yeah.
That was the in-home. Like if you got the grill, that's I like that charcoal shit. Like
yeah.
You know what I mean, and that's summertime vibe, bro. You get that charcoal smell. Like, you throw the steak.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. I like doing that. That's why when I do my barbecues during Labor Day weekend, I enjoy doing that shit because it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then pause, slap the meat on the grill. You see it sizzle and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Damn, son, I couldn't say no way other way to say that. I tried to in my head, but I couldn't.
Nah, ain't no other way.
I released
all the way.
Really ain't no other way. You can't even go around it, under it, over it. Nah, it's just,
but the one thing that I actually do miss about me being young was when I used to be chased by some dude named Chichi Balu on 187th in Little Italy around there. Yeah, this old dude, homeless dude, man. Yo, we used to fuck with this dude all the time, because we knew where he used to live at. So we used to run around his crib and used to throw rocks at his shit. He'll run out.
Yeah.
And we used to just blow it up the block.
Why were we kids? We do some dumb shit like that, bro.
It's because that's entertainment.
That's what I'm saying.
That was the YouTube and the TikTok and stuff like that for us.
You ain't lying.
Right.
Nobody was, and that's crazy, right? And that's the shit compared to before to now. Like nobody was recording that shit. Like nobody was just like, oh shit, do it. Like
but I got a question for y'all, right? Because I be seeing like they be having like old recordings and old pictures of like the 90s. Like, did y'all ever see somebody recording those videos though? Like
there was cameras.
It was a very few though, right?
Yeah, but we didn't care.
Yeah, I ain't care. I was just like,
we didn't care. This dude's just standing over there recording. We thought he was part of like the newscast or something like that.
Okay.
Until he moves his eye from the lens.
Yeah.
You're like, that's still Papito. Yeah, we know. You gotta camera.
Yeah.
This nigga don't know how to act. He got a camera now.
You
You know
know,
what
like
I'm
in
saying?
parties and stuff like that. Like,
like
parties,
parties,
for sure.
they be having those. So
Yeah.
I guess it was. I'm guessing it was just that one person and nobody else that had like.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. They would just walk around like just recording, like
off the
because
VH.
we understood it was memories, like we were just recording that shit. So yeah, people had cameras, but yeah, it wasn't like everybody and their mother like looking at recording stuff. No.
And there was that question too that you had asked us too, like last week. It was like, are pictures a moment of the time, or what was the?
Is it a timestamp of the time, or a captured memory?
A captured memory, yeah.
Oh shit!
Right.
Like that.
Bro, I missed that.
I say it was both.
We was out. Yeah,
I say
it
it
was
was both.
definitely both. We was out somewhere. Like it was one of those like those mind tricking questions. Like, well, not mind tricking, because it's honestly just perspectives.
That's good though. I like
Yeah.
that.
Just
Can you
perspective,
repeat
yeah.
it for us one more time?
I'm
You're trying to bring it back.
I'm gonna paraphrase it. Like I don't know exactly what it was. Like, I was reading it down. It's like are pictures a timestamp of the moment,
Okay.
or a captured memory for a lifetime,
Yeah.
right? So, what would you say?
I mean, that's like equal 50-50 though.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like it was both, because you could look at an old picture and be like, damn, I would have never
remember.
thought. Yeah, I would have never thought I would still have this picture. And like,
All right,
yeah.
so like I got it right here. Like, is a photograph a moment captured in time, or a representation of that moment?
Wow.
It's a representation of that moment.
That's
Yeah.
what you pick. That's what you pick.
Yeah.
Like, is a representation of that moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that one for sure. Like,
Yeah.
but if anybody looks at it any different way, like they can.
it
There's nothing
can't.
wrong. Like,
Well, they
because-
can, but
because
technically,
it's a moment captured in time, though.
No. What was the other one? Moment captured in time, and
Is a moment captured in time, or a representation of that moment?
it's literally a representation of that moment, because
Yeah.
it will always be used either for you or against you,
Okay.
and that's how you got to use it. Because now you take a picture of anything, right? And it's just you just taking a picture, you posing with the duck lips. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, somebody sees that picture and your background is all fucked up because somebody got shot behind you.
Yo, what the?
It could be used against you or for you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
all right.
crazy.
But isn't it a moment captured in that time though? They go, yo, when that picture was thrown, like, it was that time.
That's all right.
That's
Right?
right. Yeah.
So it's just those type of things. Like it's just
It's
perspective.
a mind fuck.
Literally. Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like we got to bring more of that though, like having like the physical, actual pictures instead of having the pictures on our phones.
Oh, you haven't done that yet? I've done it.
I do. Like I have pictures
Yeah, but
like physical
you
form.
gotta get like those roll up shits, or like even the digital, so
Yeah.
you could actually like
Now you go right to where do you do it? They make it at
CVS.
the CVS. Yeah, you
Off
can
your
go right
phone?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
off your phone. They there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You
They
can tell
send
like,
it-
yo, make this,
You send it to them, and they'll be like, "Yo, is this the price?"
and
Like the
they'll
whole
do
album and all that.
it. Yeah,
That's
because
fine.
instead
You
of
know
like
what? Yeah, we should definitely have that shit, man.
because instead of relying on like iCloud, it might not take some pictures that really meant something to you to the
True,
next phone and
true.
transfer it over. So
Whoa.
it's like,
And even to go back to the summertime thing, bro, I got 5 photo albums, and one of them is all summertime. And I
That's
love
so
it because
true.
it brings me back to the days of where, we were all young, windbreaker time. You know what I'm saying? When it was cool.
Man said
you could
windbreaker
live that
time.
moment.
Yeah, the windbreaker time. Niggas was outside with the windbreakers
That's the
on.
fall
son.
time. That shit was so beautiful at that time.
Hell yeah, that was during like around
Yeah.
August, the ending of August.
So,
Yeah.
so what do you feel now? Like, what would be like more like the difference?
Oh, that's a big difference. Oh, but like, what was the question that you had asked? What was
From
the
before,
latest
like-
memory of summer?
Yeah, what was your favorite summer memory growing up?
Okay,
And how does it
yeah.
compare to summers
to
now?
now.
Wow,
That was big.
that's it's such a major difference because, wow.
People
And
ain't
as far
outside
as-
grilling, having block parties and shit. Like,
And as far as
like
I
who's
could
having
know-
block parties? You ever seen,
I don't even
have you
Nah.
seen block parties?
Nah.
Still? I mean, I'm pretty sure people are having them, but it's like,
Yeah, here and there.
yeah.
But it's a major difference though. Like as far as like in my perspective, it's a major difference because like as far as I could know, I remember summer was just a time where you off of school and that's the time to enjoy your break, and that break felt like the longest break ever. and
Nah, that's just flying.
and like
Oh, yeah.
and like shout out to even y'all too for even like y'all used to take us to Florida. And that right there, it was more family orientated.
yeah.
It was family was going down there from cousins to sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts.
Right.
We was
Chill.
all meeting up in Florida and just having a great ass time together, right? And that kind of leads to like our second topic, which is like generational curses. But this right here is not like we breaking a curse though. It's kind of like we kind of delayed ourselves and went back.
Yeah.
Because how we go from having a good time to now everybody is scattered around and nobody does this
That's
no
crazy.
more.
You're right.
Yeah, and the only time anybody gets together is when somebody passes away.
Right. So it's like before it was amazing, bro. That vibe was just so different.
Right.
Just being around
FDR.
Yeah, being around all our cousins, having a great time. I remember being in Florida and just improvising of what we had, right? And there was one time, which y'all probably remember, where we in Florida, right? So you could easily get paintball guns. You could, y'all had got cardboard.
We was in the field and all that.
Yo, y'all had got cardboard, freaking cardboard on the legs, on your chest, on the back. Just improvising, put the tape all over y'all bodies. And I remember grandma, she had a huge, backyard. And if you kept going down, it was like a river. And y'all was just there at midnight, like at nighttime, just shooting each other with paintball guns, like just being creative and just doing shit like that.
Yeah, we were still kids at the time.
Yeah.
I got the kid mentality. You still got that shit growing up when you was outside doing those type of things. It's not like now that everybody want to be on their phones and all that, and it's like you're wasting your physicality.
Yeah, over here slap boxing.
You know what I'm saying? Like getting games on and all that, and it was nothing to be like, yo, let's. Man, we just finished running around all day. Man, let's go play some manhunt. Like,
facts.
At night.
Yeah.
You coming home sweating, dirty by the time you take a shower. Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
What? That was
you take a shower, you have all that. The water will be black. That's how much we will be outside.
Bro.
Call it dirty. It is what it is.
And then you go eat mommy's food, bro.
Oh, it's a wrap.
And go watch TV. I'm good, bro.
That's
Mommy ain't even got fucking tell me nothing. Like, I'm going to sleep right after that.
That's a fact. But now these kids want to compared to now, you want to be on your phone all the time. There's no physical activity unless you are going to your parents are taking you to doing sports or doing.
And sometimes that's even a problem too, because they don't even want to go sometimes. That's why when y'all went to the just to Shadeli, shout out Shadeli, yo, that happy birthday to her daughter. That y'all went to her birthday party. I liked how y'all did that whole "you need my money." That was fire. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Right. Yeah.
You know, seeing the family get together, doing that. When I seen that, I was like,
moments like that really take.
That was
us back.
Danali was like, yo. Like she was like, yo, let's do that, let's do that. So she orchestrated that together, which was fire, bro.
That was dope. Seeing that right there is cool. And shout out to Nelson too, where he's gonna do y'all barbecue on the first or something like that. And I do my Labor Day weekend barbecue too, where I try to get I love getting family together at least one time a year.
That's the most
in the
important
summertime.
thing.
To dwell on what I did at the beginning of the summer and what I'm gonna do for the rest of the summer. You know what I'm saying? Or what I'm gonna do for the rest of the year, or what I did at the beginning of the year. You know what I mean? And then people start chopping it up. Oh, girl, I haven't seen you. Da, 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 da. So when Christmas time comes, what you up to now? Oh, remember what I told you in the summertime?
You use that summertime to know that.
Now look, I know, or even better, they even hit you with I made it happen.
Yeah,
it's happening now.
Summertime is good. It's good vibes, man.
It's great vibes.
Definitely is good vibes, and even like being on the concourse too, 4th of July.
Whoa,
and we'll just be blowing the whole block up.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Yo, from the Negri's crib right there on the concourse.
That year was
just
epic.
Going crazy.
Like, I remember all the time. I remember the summertime of the blackout.
Yo,
that was crazy, bro.
I
don't know
what year. It was
2003.
Yes, it was, because I just had started. Yo, damn, I just had started working in elevators, bro. 2003. That's crazy. Been doing this shit 21 years.
I was working BCC.
Whoa,
I was working BCC. Yeah,
you was working BCC. Yes, you was.
Yeah, I was working BCC, Bronx Community College. I was just shredding paper.
Yeah.
But
you still getting money.
Yeah, man. I had a T-Mobile phone, bro. That shit was so fire, bro. The lights went out in the summertime. We had no AC. Niggas was sweating.
Yeah.
We had no water, no hot water like that. I mean, no cold water. Wait, no hot water like that. Because there was something wrong with it.
It was too. Oh, you was
it was crazy.
The fact that it was worldwide too. It wasn't just in New York. It was worldwide.
It wasn't worldwide. I think it was like a region.
A region.
Yeah, well, like
region,
what is it? The DMW.
Yeah,
the
probably, whatever. It's just tri-state. I think it was a tri-state that's happened. But it was crazy, man. I remember fucking coming out of work. Boop, we pulled up. I had my car at the time too, man. Like we put the lights on from the car. Right in the front of the car, we was in the concourse chilling by. Chinese store lines was crazy long because they had the generators going on. So they took a sweet advantage of it. A lot of people's food got wasted, got fucked up. The meats got messed up.
Yeah.
But crazy. Yeah, man, that shit lasted like until the next day.
Yeah.
Which that night was the worst.
It was torture.
Sleeping in the summertime, and then you was a baby, so you was a baby. Imagine that hot as shit, bro. Like, so now I gotta deal with the baby too. Like, it was, bro.
I heard that was the only way to like have like the lights on from a car and like
A
music
car, yeah.
playing.
People was barbecuing.
And
They say,
I
yo, me
heard-
gonna get fucked up. Let's barbecue.
Yeah, and like I even heard that radio stations was still going too. Like I heard Hot 97 was still playing during
Yeah.
that blackout,
Yeah.
which is crazy. And like I just recently posted too, like who with the game with the Rockefeller versus Terror Squad.
Yeah.
Like who would y'all think would have won that game?
Well, and that was controversial during.
I was going with
summertime,
Terror
though.
Squad.
But
Terror,
when-
Terror Squad had the hood, man.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't like. They were
From
Terror
Stephen Marbury, Allen Iverson,
yeah,
Melo,
yeah, I
Yao
was
Ming.
going with
I mean, you had LeBron on the other side.
I
So
mean, yeah, you
and that was a young LeBron
I
too.
was a young LeBron. He was a high school still.
But I don't know why they chose Lamar Odom though.
because he's from New
Nah,
York.
Lamar was.
I would have. I
from
would
New
have
York,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was
I
a
would
street
have
baller
chose
too.
Metal World Peace. Then
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Queens get the money, baby.
Yeah, right.
I think Lamar was more like Whittier and shit like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
like, as a player. So
Okay.
it was Rucker. Remember?
It was more of his playground. He's from New York,
Right.
so he used to that.
But that's what I love about the summertime is the basketball games in Dykeman and Rucker Park and all that other shit too. That's fire.
Yeah, man. So listen, right? So what is one of the summer traditions you still hold on to, and why is it so meaningful to you?
Going to the beach and the pool.
Going to the beach and the pool. I think everybody's.
Yeah.
I used to love it. Nah, I'll tell you mine. So like before everything, like not every morning. I was bugging. Like on the weekends, my mom used to she used to orchestrate everything, dude. Like I'm telling you, we used to go to FDR on pool. The cars used to be like 6 cars, just 6, 7 cars lined up in front of the block. 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. They used to cook the night before.
Yeah.
The oil, the pot with the rice. They season the meat and all that shit. Everything was ready the night before. They were staying up till like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning doing all that shit. So wake up at 6 to be downstairs ready to about like at least 6:30 to
Right.
go catch a spot.
Facts.
Catch a spot over there, man. Everybody, but mind you, I'm telling you about the cars. Boom, 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 6, 7 cars
Yeah.
filled. Plus people who get there afterwards. So those memories right there, I love. Like you said before, I love that shit right there, man. Like
Yeah, it's just the energy
you
was
just knew,
different.
you just felt what?
Yeah, the energy
You
was
just
different.
felt
The
it.
love was different. The food was
The
different.
food was different.
Yo,
Word
for
up.
real.
Yeah, and you had less worries, man. You just chilling.
You was, I mean, again, we kids, so we think, but it was just a fun. Remember, we got a whole bunch of cousins, and all that shit. Like
You got the pool right there.
pool right
down
there,
the
right?
block.
We was on the field and all that, like playing baseball, basketball, go to the basketball courts, play football, like go to the pool with a whole bunch of people. Everybody, we come back, the older people, like us when we go to do the barbecue and all that shit. Older heads is barbecuing. Now you got the uncle there, I am, shit. They didn't mind grilling, bro. They were on the grill and all that shit. That's culture, man.
Oh,
like
yeah.
It really
that's
is.
culture. That's so fire, man.
That's true.
That's the shit I hold on to, man. Like
I
and
agree.
You understand? Like, and it'll be fire to actually, I don't want to be on the grill, but
I don't mind being on the grill.
I mean, I don't mind when I'm in my crib doing the
Yeah.
shit like that. I'll do it. Obviously, I have to. Like,
Yeah.
But to be like, I don't mind doing it once in a thing, but I want to get that feeling back. But me not being on the grill. But this is why I understand why we got to
Me
give
not
back
being
though.
on the
Like, but yeah, but me not being on the grill.
Nah, I like being on the grill, and I agree with you on the barbecues. That's what actually I want to keep going. I want to keep the barbecue tradition to keep going. Everybody likes barbecue food.
Yeah, you
Fuck
have to.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who doesn't want to come to a barbecue?
It's healthy. Is you got the outside nature.
And it's good, bro.
And you with family. Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy it much to where I like to sit back, relax when everybody's enjoying my food and everybody, yo, this shit was good. I'm like, yeah, I did that shit, nigga.
Yeah. Then you got that one person like, yo, who the fuck made this shit?
That's what I'm gonna sink into the bushes like Homer Simpson did.
Yo, he said, yo, my shit's still pink inside, man.
Ah,
So
Yo, as a matter of fact, one year I made like
That's
3
crazy.
cheeseburgers with that one little raw.
Man. Listen,
I was rushing it.
trials and tribulations,
Yeah,
bro.
I was
Word.
rushing it.
everybody, yo,
I was
that's
rushing
one thing I realized though, right?
Everybody doesn't know how to barbecue.
Yo, for real, everybody's different grillers, bro. Like,
Yeah. You gotta grow up.
I'm not even gonna say no names, but just know I went to a barbecue and I was there waiting for a burger. He had it there for like about 10 minutes, right? He said, you want a burger? I said, yeah. So I had the plate right here ready. He just puts the patty on the bread. No cheese, no nothing. So now he puts the patty on the bread.
He didn't put
And
the
I'm
cheese
like,
on
nah,
that
he ain't
though.
put the cheese on top.
To melt or
He
nothing?
ain't put the cheese on top to melt it.
What the fuck?
So I'm just looking at it, and now I look at the cheese. The cheese still in the bag, and I realize he's not even putting the cheese on the burgers. He's just giving you the burger, and you gotta put the cheese on it yourself.
Nah, that's diabolical right there.
Wow.
Bro.
This nigga
See,
here.
different. It's just different.
So you
grillings, bro.
eat
Different
you eat
grillings.
cold cheese and hot
The cheese is gonna have to melt on the burger.
on the burger.
On the
That's
burger
crazy.
while it's hot.
Yeah,
And
that's one thing, man. We making burgers or we making cheeseburgers?
Facts. Like,
know
but
what I
why
mean?
I gotta put the cheese though?
Or maybe everybody doesn't like cheeseburgers. But that's
You're
crazy.
right.
Maybe everybody
Yeah,
doesn't like
that's-
cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
Nah,
right.
my nigga. We
But
ain't
still,
ending
yeah,
it. We
yeah.
ain't ending it that
Option.
way.
Yeah, I
my
guess you
nigga.
could have added cheese.
I don't wanna end it that
way.
cheeseburger.
Cheese,
As soon as you
yeah,
say
yeah.
cheeseburger,
Exactly, bro.
You putting the cheese on it.
Yeah, I don't want to
cheese
end
on
it
it.
that way. There's no such
your-
thing
put
as
cheese on
that,
your
bro.
burgers,
No,
man. Stop
no.
playing.
Fuck yeah, bro. Put some fucking
Oh,
flavor in your
man.
life, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people, yo, you burger with no cheese ass nigga. What the fuck? You a burger with no cheese. You ever seen a burger with no cheese? It's plain, my
Nah,
nigga.
you can't eat that, bro.
Imagine telling somebody you a burger with no cheese,
Nah,
my nigga.
I can't eat a burger with no cheese, bro.
Come on, man. That's plain, yo. You
Like,
a
there's
plain
no way.
James, son. Like,
I'm dropping, and if
That's
I'm
wild.
hungry, I'm dropping wild ketchup on it. Like
Yeah, that's wild.
I need it.
Nah.
I need that cheese. It's
Yeah,
a cheeseburger. I don't want a burger.
And it's crazy because hamburgers and hot dogs go up during the summertime. Nobody else gets it during the wintertime.
That's true. So
the fall, no other time but the summertime.
all right. So even now, right? Like what is your favorite? What is your go-to? A hot dog or burger? That's the summer tradition, right?
shit, what I'm
Or
grabbing first?
grilling.
What I'm
tradition.
grabbing first?
Yeah. What is your go-to?
I'm going for a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with a cheese.
Yeah, I can't go with the hot dogs.
Can I go with the hot dogs?
Nah, I gotta ease my way into that.
I mean, if the burgers is not
Yeah.
done yet and the hot dogs is done, I'm
All right,
going for the
all
hot
right, so it's question.
Nah, I'm still
all right,
gonna wait.
question. All right, that's what I was
still
about to
gonna
ask.
wait.
So now that's another one.
Uh-huh.
Now, if the hot dog is done
Yeah.
and the burgers is not yet, you got
Nah, I'm going for the hot
you got
dog.
like 10 minutes before the burger's done.
I'm going for the hot dog.
going for the hot dog?
Because like an appetizer.
Like
Nah, but I like going for the cheeseburger first.
So you wait the
I'll
10
look
minutes?
yeah, I think I might wait till 10 minutes. Because I look at the cheese, I look at the hot dog, I'm like, I don't want that aftertaste in my mouth right now. You know what I'm
Whoa.
saying? Like, pause. You know what I mean? I don't want that hot dog
Right,
taste.
right.
You know what I mean? The cheeseburger is different. Two different types of meat. Pause. You know what I mean? You know, one is pasteurized and the other one's literally ground beef.
Yeah,
you
the
know what I
hot
mean?
dog is like the mysterious.
Yeah,
You ever had like
boom.
the mysterious airhead? That's what a hot dog
That's
is. Like, it's just
crazy.
mad
bro.
different shit mixed together to make a hot dog. Like it's weird.
That's
but
wild. That's a crazy comparison. That's a crazy. I like that. I
Said
like
the
that,
mysterious airhead.
I like that.
Just
though.
everything thrown in one
Yeah,
shit, bro.
everything
Like,
thrown in one,
that's
like,
crazy.
You
I ain't gonna lie, that's
fucking
fucking
baloney
hilarious,
ass
bro.
nigga.
Nah, yeah,
yo,
but I
baloney, yo.
Yo, but I definitely.
But I'll
miss
definitely go with the
those
hot dog.
Yeah.
I'll definitely.
No.
And then I'll get the cheeseburger afterwards.
I go get some fruits.
You know what
Yo, you
else?
got
I miss?
watermelon?
Yo, right? Watermelon. Yo, watermelon with lime. Beastie.
I've been trying to tell y'all.
Beastie, bro.
Yo.
You know what's so funny too? I seen somebody walking the other morning, right? And he literally got the whole case of watermelons, and as he's walking, he's just like this.
Hey,
Bro, like with lemon though, not with lime.
Oh, it's
Doing
the
it
same
with lemon,
thing. It
He's just
don't
like
matter.
this, just walking.
Nice.
It's like, yo, he's in
Nice.
tune. He knows.
He know the vibes.
He
That's the
knows,
best
he
flavor in the
knows.
world, bro. Try cucumbers and limes too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Cucumbers
it.
and
Try
lime.
it.
Yeah, that's good bread, bro.
I'm gonna try it. And like also another thing I missed like during the summertime. You remember where they used to have those people that used to walk around with those toys?
Yo,
They used to
the
have like
light
the
up.
laser, like
on
the
the parks and all that shit.
Yeah, they used to have like the shit that you put on your fingers, like a laser, whatever.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Those toys right there.
Damn.
Those toys.
Yeah, yo,
They used to have like the red bean
they
toys.
banned that shit too, man.
LD.
Like, yo, we used to, oh my god, wow, that's crazy.
I remember those.
Yeah,
like
that
the-
is true,
with
man.
The
Like,
cap guns too. Yo,
That is
all
true.
of those toys. used to
Jackson
be
got
freaking-
one. I can't find the caps.
yeah.
Those toys right there was definitely memorable.
You,
right
the
there.
cap.
so yeah, the Captain was crazy. Do they even got them still now? In the
Nah.
bodegas though.
Niggas
In the
used to take
bodegas,
out-
don't they got them?
Nah, nigga. They used to take out the
Yeah.
orange tips, nigga.
Yo, yeah,
I really remember those.
yeah. You can get shot for that shit, man. Like,
Shit
give
for
me
a
my
dollar,
money.
right?
Yeah.
Sell it for $1.
Hell yeah, with the red things, with the
Yeah.
red cap. That was fire.
But so you know what though? Like, you know, like other like things from before compared to now, they evolve, right? So you know, even things now to do, like honestly, like I'm into like going hiking now, like
Yo,
you
facts.
know what I'm saying? Like I'm into going like to zip line, like theme like parks and all that shit. Like I'm into doing shit like venturous shit now, like not just being like, you know, like I said, we do like that other stuff, like being outside is out there. But now it's nature wise, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you want to. Because you know what it is? Because I think we're so used to being outside, and everybody's already grown up to a point where we're like,
we want something else.
We don't need to be in here anymore. Like, let's go outside.
Maybe we outgrow that.
Yeah.
Right? You think that we outgrow it? Like,
we outgrew the shell from the house, and we want to. You know what it is? And it's all about space. Like you look at a map, and you be like, I'm right here, but look at everything else here. You know what I mean? I could go everywhere around here instead of staying right here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people look at it. That's why shout outs to those people who travel alone. People who travel alone, bro, is like, shout out to you, bro, because that's like fire, that's crazy. You're the only one on the plane talking about on my way to Colombia and shit.
Yeah, listen, the world is big, man. The world is big, and if you could make the best out of, even winter, like to do that, like travel and all that shit, you could do it anytime. Right? Like, but even if you want to be local, and just drive other places, there's other places more than the city, like. You know what I mean? Like everything, the city is cool. You know what I mean? That was what the culture is, what it was from New York City, especially us, that we're from here. You know what I mean? Like, but there's also a lot of things outside of the city.
No, yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was just telling y'all the other day too how I was looking at the map, and New York itself is just so like big compared to the city. And we just a little portion just like this. Like this is the city and this is New York right here.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, like I didn't know we was that small, but we just like everybody around the world just makes us they big us up. You know,
it's the city,
like, New York City, that's the place to be at. But New York is many other things to explore.
Even like when you were saying, you can even find apps on your smartphone. Like secretly and s'mores, they actually give out those little places you can go to during the summertime, like these little theme parks and little parks so you can go and get wet at, and a little hidden little spot where they have a garden in the back where you can eat at, stuff like that. It's stuff like that in the city that you'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, there's way other things outside of your comfort zone.
And that's one thing I would say that's good with social media now, because now it's really showing you all these places, and they're not afraid to give it up. Like, yo, look, this is the place right here. It's very beautiful. And it's funny because you see some people in the comments like, damn, now everybody's going to go over there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, but
not
it's not true,
the
though.
same.
Yeah, not everybody's the same. And plus, everybody don't like to explore.
And why
like
not share that beauty? Listen, people that are attracted to that will be attracted to it. They will go, right? Because they try. Anybody that's not, then just not. They're gonna be stuck in that shit, which is better for us that we love that we trying to like those type of things, right? And God bless, they sending us. Oh shit, damn, I want to go there. This is why the hiking things come around. We do hiking and shit, but that's why more trails, more places, waterfalls, rivers that you could go. You got to drive 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, but it's okay. Like you start learning all those things. So shout out to all y'all the travelers and all that shit. They actually are doing these type of things.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's showing us a whole different type of the world.
Yeah. The one thing that I want to try and change up and get used to for myself and my family is not only give back to the community, but like in the wintertime, but in the summertime as well. Because shout out to my homegirl Jen, right? She does volunteering in these little soup kitchens during the summertime. Yeah. And she gives out to the community, the homeless shelters and stuff like that. And I was like, oh shit, it's pretty dope that you're doing that. She's like, oh, I can hook you up with whatever you want. I'll let you know what it is. So she ended up sending me like nycommonpantry.org. You can check them out. They're pretty cool. You can sign up and you just volunteer during the summer to give out food. It's pretty cool. I might end up doing it. I want to try it. You can do it at Bowery.org. They do it there downtown too. But shout out to her, man, because I like that. That's pretty cool. It's inspiring to see that you took time out of your fun to go do that and give back to the community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not all about you per se, but you can go out and give and make somebody else happy.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I like about that.
Give them a good experience. Yeah, summertime experience. No, that's a fact.
Yeah, so shout out to them people who do that.
So even with down, shout out to them, but even with down, right? So, and we could move on to the next thing. Do y'all think summers should be about relaxation or productivity, and why?
Productivity.
Yeah, productivity. I feel like summer is that season where you should be more productive than any other season. Yeah, because you actually have the opportunity to go outside now, do more things, rather than the wintertime and it's cold and all you want to do is just stay indoors and not really do much. So summer, I feel like summer is definitely, you got to be productive.
Yeah.
And this is summers in New York. Like, let's not get it, because I used to say being outside for the winter. Like, other places might not be
other
winter.
places, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because you can even go to freaking American Dream and do snowboarding in freaking 97 degrees outside.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole cool thing about the whole summertime
And
vibe.
that's number one, how to get sick right there. So I wouldn't.
And all these goddamn indoor water parks too,
Yeah.
bro. I'm telling you. So.
yo, that's fucking hilarious. That's true. But you can, though. That's an option. You can. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of summertime.
I've got you. Perfect timing. Woo! This is what summertime coach is about.
Facts.
Yeah, it never go wrong. You see, yo, that man works in mysterious ways.
I'm about to go out and get a milkshake. Right?
You feeling? About to come out with the softie.
Nah, like he's feeling tempted. My man was about to hit the pause button, son.
Yeah, dude, like,
Yeah,
nah, I
nah,
gotta get something.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, but that's
So I do agree, like, productivity for sure. I mean, wintertime, you get lazier.
Yeah.
Like you said, like, you know, you ain't really going outside like that. Like,
Yeah, you just want to go out, do what you got to do, and then come back
Come right
home
back.
And chill in a nice, warm, with the hot cocoa, with
Oh,
the
get 'em.
throne over you,
Yeah.
ooh, get him.
watching some movies.
Which goes back to what you were saying about what you said earlier with your quote. You know, you always want to catch the moment and remember that moment to memorize it.
Right.
During the summertime.
Right.
Then when you go in the wintertime, you be like, oh shit, remember when we did this shit in the summertime? Yeah, let's do it again next year.
Right.
Yo,
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
And it becomes a summertime thing.
Boom, tradition.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, generations and generations and generations. Now you broke your family from being inside the house all summer. You broke that tradition, and you're outside with your family all summer. That's fire.
Well, so it was. So now that leads into a perfect timing for the breaking generational curses, because so now that we like all our family traditions and all that shit, because we actually went through that, so we want to emulate the same things growing up, right? You know, sometimes moving into generational curses, you know, which is, it kind of messed us up, right?
Yeah.
You think it messed us up or made it better? Like,
it depends who you are, how you were raised.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is like maybe like just breaking away from the norm,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, like, there's different ways to like break generational curses, because you could break it down in like different aspects. So one of them could be like financial, one of them could be mental health issues.
Yep.
Another one could be
Healing.
healing, and also they have like cultural and social influence. So that right there, you could
That
really break generational curses in those different type of aspects. But it really depends. Like,
Yeah.
it really depends what it like.
Like,
which-
do you think it's I mean, obviously we all know it's needed, right? Because
Yeah.
you know, in order to grow, you have to definitely change in all those aspects,
yeah.
right? Of generational curses, right? Well, maybe not all of them, because social wise and all that, you might have the same thing as how when we
Right.
talk about like being in barbecues and all
Yeah.
that, right? So it's like, I don't want to break that.
Yeah.
I want to continue that.
But as far as like social, I mean, as far as like financial,
Yes.
yeah. And
So
like
let me ask you then something.
Financial and what was the other ones? Like
the psychology,
like
mental
mental
health.
health
Yeah,
things,
mental
like
health,
things
yeah.
like that, right? That's
Yeah.
why we actually started this, right? Because
Yeah.
of, you know, us being able to express ourselves and being vulnerable and stuff like that, and not hold things in, right? So those type of things we want to change, right?
That's why. Let me ask you something. If you get implemented generational curses, right, on yourself, right, and you can't break them, does that tarnish your character and change as you get older?
that's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, good question. Like,
In a way, I feel like in a way, yeah, because
it will for sure.
It do, yeah, for sure. Like, it should, like, what you seen, you should not do it yourself. You know,
That's the
So,
part right there that I'm
yeah,
like,
that's the part right there.
That's a good one.
So, because you knowing that, but you still doing it, now you not changing yourself.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's called insanity. It's
Yeah,
repeating the same
exactly.
thing, trying to
Yeah, you're
get
doing-
to different results. is what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
ooh,
Doing the same
That's basically
thing.
what it is.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just what. Yeah, you're right. Like it's just you're trying to do the same method,
Yeah, over and over and over again.
and you're not getting nothing at all. Yeah,
Right.
So yeah, for sure that.
Yeah, it's true. That's why I asked that question, because you know sometimes some people, they get so stuck within their generational like the way they are, that they say, "Oh, but mommy said this is the best way to do it."
Right.
You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
you be like, "But nah," and be like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I know someone who goes through that right now, as you know, raising their kid, where someone try to come in and be like, "Oh, but I was raised do it this way. And they're like, so I don't prefer to do it that way.
Right.
Whoa. So now you saying that, right? So this leads on to on the question, right? Like, what does breaking generation curses mean to you? And when did you realize it was something you needed to like address? So with things like that, like when you start watching things like that.
I mean, it means a lot to me because when you see the way some people do certain things, you're like, nah, that's not the right way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
As you get older, you start realizing, like, whoa.
Yeah.
I would not treat my kids like that.
No. Like, for example, perfect example, right? When I was younger, I had a friend who when I was like I can remember this vividly, 7 years old. Mm-hmm. I had a friend who had a leash.
What year was that?
That was like 1993, bro, 94.
Summertime, wintertime?
I don't know. Probably summertime. It had to be summertime.
Summertime, right?
Yeah. Had to be summertime. Like,
yeah, you got to paint this picture, bro.
Yeah, like about maybe what, July 17th around there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was like
that was the hot
4 o'clock, 4:36 in the afternoon. You know what I mean? But nah, me and my mom was walking down the street, and I had a friend who had a leash.
He had a leash.
You know those.
Oh, the book bag with the leashes?
Yeah.
Oh, for the kid?
So I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, I asked my mom, like, Ma, why is? Or maybe because your friend don't know how to act. So I was like, oh, okay.
That's wild.
Cool. As I get older, I'm realizing it's not that. It's that the parents don't know how to hold their kids. It's the parents who don't know how to hold their kids.
I never liked that leash shit.
I hate it.
Nah, from that perspective, that's so crazy. Yeah.
Bro, when I was younger, I looked at it like, this is not the way. This is not the way. But you're not a dog, dude.
Yo,
Right.
that
Me being 8 years old, 7 years old, I'm looking at this kid like, you're not a dog, bro. Like, why you letting your moms walk you like that? Like, you know, but this is me thinking. And I asked my mom, she said maybe he wasn't behaving. And I was like, damn.
No, listen. Like,
that's so true, though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like that, it was for that because the kids used to run off.
Yeah.
But again, you was 8, you didn't understand it, right? But now that you're old, it is like, yo, it's up to your parent. Like, why the fuck you not holding your kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna let him run off? Like, and again, y'all gotta stop doing that, man. Like, that is true, man. Like, your kid is not a fucking animal.
He's
like,
not. Like, I don't know.
Got him leashed up and all that shit.
I
like,
hate it, bro. I feel like getting up here. Matter of fact, you know, like the chickens and the little chicken spots where you get the live chickens.
Oh yeah, the viveros.
Bro, I be seeing, there's one around my house, bro. I be seeing the truck at 7 in the morning. I drive by. I be wanting to go there and just hit the button and let all the chickens go. all over East Tremont, my nigga. Because I be feeling bad for them niggas, bro.
And then you won't eat no more chicken.
But I don't eat the vivero chicken.
No.
Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah, people like that.
You are eating it though, but it's just
I know.
in the supermarket.
Yo, let me tell you. I'll tell you a story about that one, right? About the vivero. I was like maybe like 12, 11, 12 on that. My mom sent me to the vivero. She was like, yo, go get 2 chickens, right? Or 1 chicken, maybe 1. go get a live chicken. Tell them you want the chicken, pretty much, right? So I'll go with the instructions, whatever. Oh, let me get a live chicken, whatever the case is, no head or whatever, right? Oh, she told me to do it, yeah. So I get in the vivero, and for one, those viveros, they stink, man. Like they stink like things. So you walk in, I'm like, damn.
Death. That's what it smells like.
Yeah, you ain't lying, facts. So the first time I walk in, I'm like, oh, I see all these chickens, and I'm like, damn, this is crazy how they do this. But me as a kid, I'm interested in trying to watch, like, yo, how's the process? Because the process is open. It's open. Yeah. Like you can see it, what they do, right? So now they grab the chicken, they take them, they have like a little knife on it, they just strip his neck, like slice his neck, put him upside down in the machine and it sucks the blood out, like so it could just leak all the blood. Yeah. You feel me? Once that's done, they'll just like put it, like throw it in the machine that spins it.
Oh, the feathers.
For the hot water, for the feathers, right? Yeah. So it drains it with hot water, and it takes the feathers out and all that. So then once everything is all gone, they chop the head up on whatever case, they put it in the bag and they give it to you. When I seen that process, go home, my mom's, there's people, because like now my mom's, everybody used to go to the house, like my aunts and all that shit, so she used to cook like big meals and all that. She's doing a chicken soup, right?
With the leg and with the foot.
No, I didn't even care. I didn't even see what pieces she put. But yeah, obviously cut it down and all that, right? She was like, yo, you want some chicken soup? I was like, hell nah. What? I said, hell nah. I don't want that. Like, I went to go eat something. I ate something else. I forgot what I ate, to be honest. Maybe it might have been some fried chicken from somewhere else. That's ironically crazy. But
It's just the fact that you seen it firsthand. I was like,
the fact that I seen it, man, it just took me out of like, whoa, I do not want no chicken. But different perspective now. Now that I'm older, I understand. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
I'm a cook. I understand it too, but I don't like seeing them.
But I definitely don't want. But I definitely don't want to let. I see that process.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that process. But I did see a process of
a
a pig.
Me too.
Yes.
Multiple times.
Yes. Honestly, multiple times. It's the same process. If you don't know how it is,
I've
like,
seen
you seen it. You seen it.
Yeah.
Take cuts neck, put him upside down, let the blood just let it drip.
That's different.
That was on some hood. That was on some block party shit too.
I did that on the block party.
I was on a block party. They had they had the thing, the live one.
Nigga, that's worse than the baby shower under the scaffold, nigga.
That's crazy. Nah, we're gonna get to that. That's crazy. I see that shit. They just put it upside down on the bandit. We had a bandit building.
Yeah.
Next to our building.
Okay.
That bandit building wasn't ever like being used, obviously.
Yeah.
They just hung it up there, let it drip, and after they got everything prepped.
What y'all was making out of it? Pork, like pork
Nah,
chop?
all lechon.
Nah, not pork chop. It was like
Bacon?
yeah, it's lechon. It's just pork meat,
The
like
whole pork.
Oh,
yeah,
bacon.
it's the whole pork. Nah, not bacon. It was just meat. Pork meat, like
Put that
haram.
nigga right in the middle.
yeah,
The haram.
the haram. Yeah,
the
had
haram.
all the meat. People just taking meat. The cuerito.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I can hear it now. Just,
You hear it?
yeah, my mom got one.
Hey, yo. So anyway, so let's. So now, what does it mean to you, like?
What
Right,
was
like
the question
like
was
generation curse, like,
generational curse.
and you know what does breaking generational curse mean to you? You know, and that's a question me to you, like also personal, because how you knowing what it was before, or what me explaining to you before how it was compared to now, you really understand it as a young man now, right?
Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot to me, to be honest. Because even when I was playing basketball, you always mentioned it to me, like, "Yo, I didn't make it, but you can make it." You know, so you gotta be the one to break that curse.
Yeah.
Which I didn't.
Well,
this is why we here now, though, right? Doing this podcast.
Facts. Look
right?
at us.
Because it's an experience that we learn from.
Yeah.
But like that right there, you definitely installed into me when I was younger. Like, yo, you got to break that generational curse. You know.
I'm happy to actually witness that too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Right.
The growth is good.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, generation's different.
Now listen, you start realizing, man, like, okay, you know, it's these things ain't working as I was growing up, right? Because I never got taught that, right? But even if I didn't do something, nah, man, you need to understand, bro. You can do better. You can do something else, like that. You don't need. I don't want you to be like me. Be better than me.
Yep.
Yeah, and I feel like that's
That
right.
part.
That right there is where the curse like slowly begins to be broken, right? Because if you notice that and then you install it into me, and then now I'm noticing it as I get older. Now I'm gonna do that for my kids. Like, yo, you gotta be better. You gotta be better.
Yeah.
And even for the younger generation, for my younger siblings, like, yo, you gotta be better. And how you even just bought that game recently with the Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah.
That right there is financially breaking generational curses.
Facts.
Yeah. You know, and I'll be honest, that game, man, like I got a deck of cards too that I used for financial stuff too with my daughter. But that game, man, like, you know, my daughter tells me, I'll say the story, right? We playing, and she goes, we playing the game. So I'm understanding the game as we go. Like, I'm reading it, but I'm teaching her as we go and making her understand, like, in layman's terms or situations, because she can understand it more. So she's like, oh. So now she hits me with the whole, we playing. She goes, yeah, because I don't know why they don't teach this in school. Like, they don't teach it in school. They teach math. They teach science, social studies. And she's like, you know, they don't teach financial stuff. And I'm like, yo, like, I just stood looking at her. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I said, I was like, and you're right. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. She goes, and I promise you, man, like I always do, my hairs go up, right? She was like, you know, because we're not going to use that in life, right? You know, they don't teach us how, like, we got to pay a bill. We got to pay this.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, the fact that she's in that level of way before I was, like, that is fucking insane. So questioning things, understanding things when you're young, that's how you break the curse. Even if I don't do it, right? And I said it clearly, even if I don't do it, they couldn't be able to do it, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they getting that knowledge earlier than I was. That's how you identify what you need to pass forward and break that cycle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, education is key, especially with finance, because like what you're doing with her in the game, man. She's wondering, why is it school's not teaching me this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at home, you teaching that alone, and it's teaching her how to manage debt. You know what I'm saying? It's teaching her how to take financial responsibilities later on in the future that she can uphold on herself. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody throws a word at her, like, ha, I got that. Look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, and it's true that, because it's like, she's like, you know, the name of the game is getting out the rat race, right? So it's like you have to get more assets than your expenses, right? But they start you off with a paycheck. So she had to understand the process of that paycheck minus expenses plus assets, right? Becomes your cash out.
Okay.
Right. So she had to understand that's the math part of it, right? So I explained to her with the math. She said, they teach math. I said math, yes, because it's numbers. You have to learn a lot of that. A lot of other things, you know, it's just informational things, right? Yeah. But this is exactly what, and I don't sugarcoat that well. This is exactly what you need to learn in life when you get older. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be able to handle that and then want the money, like, you know what? I don't want this property. Here you go. I'm taking it back because it's not going to work out for me. Or, damn, I don't have enough money. But that also shows you to don't spend your money on shit that you don't really need. Yeah. Or expenses will hit you. Yep. You know, so that game is pretty dope, man.
It's literally the needs and wants rules.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, right?
And it's cool because
and life things that get thrown at you. You know what I'm saying? Car got messed up. You know, water pipe broke. Whatever the case, right? Those type of things, right? So it teaches you to be prepared.
Yes.
For when that comes, and be better. You know, just be better at it, right? Yeah. And understand it more. So you won't got to take advantage of. But
change the habits.
Right?
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all, right? Like, do y'all feel like y'all already breaking generational curses?
Yes.
Yeah, I am. I'm actually working on one right now, and it's changing a habit. And the habit I'm trying to change is the whole living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, that right there is something that I'm trying to change for generational wealth, because it's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And it's always good to prioritize yourself and invest yourself a right way.
It sucks living paycheck to
paycheck. Oh, it sure does. Trust me, it does. But if you can actually prioritize yourself in saving and investing yourself the right way, then you're good to go. And you know how living paycheck to paycheck is like not even non-existent in your world. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it is always good to change habits, and that's what I'm trying to do now. Is like change that whole paycheck to paycheck mindset. You know, and I don't want my kids to grow up and be like, yo, I gotta depend on next week's check.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I want them to know that, yo, next week I'm good. I don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? That next week comes, they're like, oh, today's payday? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you got at least a few months stacked up already or whatever. Nah, you're right.
And that's one thing that I want to change. And that's the generational curse that I'm trying to break right now. That's one.
Yeah, that's dope.
I know you're younger than this, so I'm going to ask you, probably be a regular thing, but what do you feel like you want to, like, be compared to what you know now, right? Do you feel like you could change something? You know?
No, for sure. For sure. Like, I'm already, like how I was just saying earlier, like, you already installed that into me young. So now that I'm still young and I'm still learning, I feel like the knowledge that I have when I have a kid, I'm going to install that to him even way
on steroids.
On steroids, right? On steroids. So, like, just seeing that, how you got the game for Leah is like, wow, because I read that book, The Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he explains everything. And I read it when I was like 20, 21 years old. And I wish I would have read it earlier. But, like, even from before that, though, like, I remember you were still installing me, like, to read the 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah.
And that right there, that should change everything, too. That right there changed everything. So me reading that and then Rich Dad Poor Dad is like, wow, like, you really, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn.
Just that one thing, just to be like, yo, read this. It just leads you into a rabbit hole to understand it more.
And I'm young at the time to understand, like, why I'm like, damn, bro, like, why is he blacking on me for not reading? But it's like, now I really understand, though, because there's a lot of information in those books.
Yeah.
There's a lot of information in those books.
He literally invested in you.
And you know that saying where people be like, yo, if you want to hide something from black and brown people, you got to hide it in books, right?
Yeah, it's true.
That story, I mean, that saying is true, because there's a whole lot of information. But that's why I asked that question, like, yo, do y'all believe that if y'all breaking generational curses now? Because that takes a lot from a parent, because now y'all introducing new things that y'all wasn't taught. So it's like now y'all doing challenging, harmful traditions. Now y'all setting new family standards. And now when y'all teach that, now they could teach it on to many more generations.
Legacy building.
It's a legacy build, yeah.
Right.
And that right there already
Building.
changed everything right there
Sure
once
does.
y'all taught them.
Yeah, because once you do that, you life insurance. Life insurance is key for legacy building. Life insurance is life insurance. If you don't have any, go get it. If your family, your older sibling, your older aunt doesn't have it, tell her to go get it. It's only like $15. Life insurance is good because it will also build generational wealth, and it will create better wealth for the future and not put the future in debt.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's always good for legacy building. Legacy building is like number one key there. And that's why when I see y'all here on the pod and y'all always interact with each other, father and son, y'all legacy building right now. Y'all literally showing the world right now that y'all legacy building within each other. You know, we're from one generation to another. You know, and a lot of people see that, and I'm sure that they're like, yo, that's dope. That's building right now. You know, that's hard to see that in this,
Right,
you know what I mean? Like who do you know right now that's like, yo, father, son,
Right.
It's
on the
like
pod.
we growing up together with all this new stuff coming out and all that.
and even not just age wise though, like the generational curse that you're showing him is like, I'm still young. I'm still young physically.
Facts.
Mentally, I'm getting older and I'm learning a lot more.
Wiser.
You know, wiser. You know what I'm saying? So if you see him, I'm young enough to go down to your level and show you the right path, then
Right.
you know, there's no stopping, you know what I mean? And that's dope, you know, and that's why people have to break that curse where, I'm the hardest working man. Don't worry about it. I got it. Nah, teach your kids. Teach your kids the trade. Don't keep them in the crib all the time. Let them know, like, yo, I know how to put a hammer in the wall. You want to learn this shit? Let's real quick.
You know what's crazy? Like, because, you know, when you growing up, like, yeah, you loved, you know, you knew what you knew.
Yeah.
That's growing up, right? You knew what you knew, so that's what you learned. And you start looking and realizing, understanding, like, yo, I don't want my kid to go through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always mentioned before, man, I had like a whole bunch of jobs. I had like 12, 13 jobs, man. Like, I don't want my kid to be jumping around doing a whole bunch of shit like that, right? So I gotta teach that and evolve on that, right? You know, maybe be more responsible. When I was younger, I was being fucking less responsible, doing stupid shit, man. No, don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you start looking at that, you're like, all right, cool. Like, you don't want that same thing to repeat itself, because guess what? Just because I'm doing cool, but you want your next generation to be right there at the cool level, like no, you want it to be. You feel me? Like, so you want to teach, you want to educate yourself more to teach more.
Yeah, and this is where it'll lead into another thing with normalizing mental health within generational curses and stuff like that. You know, you have to normalize the mental health. You have to break the stigma of being afraid to speak amongst each other and talk to each other about each other's feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to, you know, express yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you stay stagnant within your own, what they say, pressure burst pipes. You know what I mean? That's crazy. You know, you don't want to be that one fuse in the family because you didn't feel like you didn't get your word out, that you're gonna explode tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Get it out. You know, normalize mental health. You know what I mean? Like, let each other know how y'all feel about the certain situations in your life. You know, break that generational curse. Like, you let them know, like, yo, I fucked up when I was young. You know what I mean? I did some shit when I was young, and I don't want you to go through the same thing. So I want you to have a clear path in your life, and that's what you gotta, you know, always normalize mental health.
Nah, that's definitely for sure. You know, that's definitely for sure. Because again, we were taught to not fucking to hold things in and be macho and all that shit, right? So, and
it comes with a lot too. Also, like breaking generational curses, it comes with a lot, because you really got to be conscious of what's this negative pattern that I have, and you gotta
identify it.
Yeah, you gotta identify it.
Yeah.
You gotta
Once
go
again,
probably. You gotta freaking
once
create
again,
new habits. Probably go to therapy.
That's
like,
the shadow self, y'all. Well, you always question yourself, why did I go through that? And I always say that to a lot of people, man. Shadow self is always good to self-care, therapy, counseling. You know, it's always good to do that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, and that goes to just, you know, really like being truthful and identifying what it really is. Like, is it working for you? Is it not working for you? Like, you have to be at the present. I think you have to think at the present moment and say, damn, okay, let me just how you say that, look at my life and be like,
right.
Just analyze my life and be like, damn, all right, What do I need to change? What can I be better? Because you start seeing inspiration, things that inspire you, motivate you. You're like, damn, man, like, you know, I would like to obtain something like that. Like, how can I obtain something like that nobody in my family have done? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me. So you start now thinking like, okay, I got to change this. I got to start doing this. You know what I mean? You really got to sit down and really just start looking at your life, man, and putting it all into perspective, man. Don't ever feel like you regret anything or whatever shit, because you were supposed to be at the moment in time, you were supposed to be thinking about those thoughts to move forward to the next thing. That's what it just, you in your place because it's for a reason. It ain't because what the shit is. What is it? Divine misdirection, right? Like, it doesn't fucking matter. But really identify what's not working and not working, right? So, because this leads to another another question I wanted to ask, right? Like, can you share a personal or family story where you took the first step to breaking the cycle?
Easy.
First step.
Easy.
Like the first step.
Easy.
To be like,
and that's nothing, bro. 2006, when I graduated high school.
Okay.
I was the first nigga to graduate high school.
Yeah, from your family?
My family. First nigga to apply to college, did one semester at college, got offered money or overtime, left college, and I left it alone. But I was the first one who graduated high school, got my high school diploma first, got into college first, got into a college classroom, did my whole thing, stressed my ass off about college. And that's what I did. I was the first one to step out of that. And I want to continue that. And I'm happy that I did that because my wife is in college. My daughter's in college. We're going to put my son in college. Hey. My oldest son is going to think he's going to go to college because he said he's thinking about doing that as soon as he's done. So it's out there. You always got to put yourself out there. Me, I'm just a trades-on dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my certificates. I have my certificates, my licenses and stuff like that. So college is not me. But I don't knock it. Not for everybody, but yeah. I don't knock it. But for everybody else who has that type of field to go do it, go ahead. Right ahead. Yeah, try it. You have the time, go ahead. It's an essential thing. You know, but that's what I broke, was what I went to high school and college. Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. Education, bro.
I don't know. Was that the first person to graduate?
Yes.
Right?
Well,
high school? Wait, I mean, no.
Well, from well, obviously you're my oldest, so yeah, you were. Right? I never. But I didn't graduate from high school, and you did.
Yeah, right.
And that's one thing that you know.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. None of my sisters or brother did it.
There you go.
So
you literally.
And he's the oldest, like, niece and nephew.
Okay.
He's only nephew, right? But he's the oldest.
Yeah. So you literally are the first.
You feel me? So yeah.
Shit. Yeah. But I might just be the flyest too.
Hey. Nigga said, chill, son.
Chill, fucking guy.
You sexy motherfucker.
But but so that's, you know what I'm saying? That right there, that's cool.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's
what about you? Shit. You got one?
I mean, me, shit.
You already broke a lot of freaking generations from just your father to what you are now. Like, that right there is a major one. That right there is a major one. Because you seen that, and then you just, I'm not going to be him. Like, fuck that.
That's one thing.
That right there is already a big major one right there.
That's dope.
That's one thing.
That's cool, though, that you noticed that, like, hold up. No. I'm good.
Because, like, that's one thing I understood growing up, man. Like, you know, you want to be around your dad. Like, you want to go see your dad, right? Like,
that's why when you saying it, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, I was the opposite, because I love being around my father. Like, I want to.
You lived with your father,
of course. I used to be like, I want to be this nigga when I get older. Son.
And your father's supposed to be your superhero, right? When you coming up, like, that's the person you look up to, right? That you get all your characteristics from that person, right? Like, so it's like, you get that, but then it's being taken away.
Yeah.
Right.
It's being stripped away. So you do it one weekend, and the next few months, then the next week, like
I mean, don't get me wrong, though.
It's not cool.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was blessed with both parents. You know, there's a saying that goes, you may be born looking like your dad, but you would die with your decisions.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And as he should, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's definitely a fact. That's a whole given across the board.
That right there, I was like, shit, you know, it all depends on how you decide. You know?
Yeah, because you definitely want to, there's things that you're going to emulate what that figure was, right? But there's also things that you're going to learn on your own experiences that is going to bring you into your own space, right? So yeah, you would die on your own decision. Now, your own decision meaning that you knew that this was wrong. You seen me do it, and you know it was wrong. But at the end of the day, you did it.
Still got to go through the experience.
You still got to go through it. You feel me? So
I mean, I know some people who had the gangster dad.
But they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to be that.
Yeah, and then
they wanted to be it.
They wanted to do it. They're like, because my dad's a triple OG, quadruple 7 OG.
Or they was just born into that shit.
Yeah.
And I seen a lot of situations like that. Like I seen a lot of dudes that fathers was in a gang, and at 3 years old they already throwing it up. Like, bro, why would you want your kid to even
that's crazy.
Be a part of that?
That's crazy. But this is why like they look up to that. They think that that's what it is, what it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
South Central, you seen it?
Yeah, that's why a lot of Cali, but that's why a lot of California. That's why it's really like gangland over there, because that's how they really raised. Like your family, your whole family is blood, and that's what you're gonna be when you grow up. Like you're gonna.
That's how I was mentioning in the movie South Central. You seen that?
Yeah.
That's perfect right there
That's
for what we just said right now.
In New York, it's not really like that. I mean, it is, but very, very, very rare.
Yeah.
But it's just the different thing. Like just the whole point of like you looking up to your whole your godly figure, if anything, right? Like that you had it for a baby, like they looking at you like with those eyes, like he's everything to me. Like
I thank God that my godly figures was basketball players and fucking TV people, bro. Because if I was into the rap and shit like that, all that other shit.
Crazy. But people idolize things like that, right? So it's just one of those things that you always want to teach a kid. Or you want to be better to not have the same thing taught to you or given to you, right? Like I said, like I didn't want to be my dad at no shape or form. I'll be honest with you, and God forgive me, but I did not want to, because he wasn't right to me, And I had a father figure, right? But I didn't want my son to feel that in any way, in any way. Yeah. You feel me? Like
it's not the same.
It's
like,
not.
Like honestly, it's really not the same. Like if you have, right, a stepfather or somebody that's coming in at like a late age, right? Like say you like 10.
Yeah, I was like 8. So.
Like around that age, and you see somebody else trying to play that role, like it's just not the same feeling. Yeah. But say for instance, like if I was younger, like a baby, and you raised me, then all right, it's different. But once you're already old,
when you understand it, right?
Yeah, like it's like, bro, nah, you're not him, bro.
It don't hit the same.
Yeah, you're not him, bro. Yeah,
that's why I mean, when my baby girl, I'm happy. Because
yeah, you raised her.
Yeah, literally
at a young age,
4 years old.
Exactly.
So that's why I was like,
it's like Chloe. It's like it's like they don't really know yet.
Yeah, but when they older, like it's not the same. You trying to come in their life when they older, nah.
Yeah, that's
even with Xavier, I'm happy, man. With the situation I've been through, he's still in my life. Shout out to him. Happy birthday.
He's always been there.
Happy birthday.
Yo,
15 is crazy.
Yo,
he's tall as shit, man.
What nigga? Shit.
But he's always, and ever since he was a baby, you always been there.
Always.
You always fall for that, and that's commendable right there.
Definitely.
You understand? Like that right there, like they made it difficult for you, but you still managed to stay in his life
till this day.
To this day. You know what I'm saying? So.
Shout out all the fathers.
Shout out all the fathers, man.
That's the generational curse we need to break right there too. Damn, my hair's still up by saying that shit. Seriously, that's something that we need to break, man. If you have a kid, be a father, be a daddy, be a superhero.
Yeah, fact.
That's the best thing in the world.
So that's one thing, right? That leads to this, all right? Like, what are some common generation curses that people face today?
Common generation
that are often overlooked. Right, like that people don't really like to see it, but they like. People should
like they don't see it, but they affected by it.
Well, it says like, what are some common generational curses people face today?
Nepotism.
That are often overlooked.
Nepotism.
Okay, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, because a lot of people are.
So you can actually be broken, like.
Not broken, but like you gotta at least put in the work.
It's like generation is a curse, like.
It is, because if you think about it, you got an easy way in, pa. While me, I'm over here working.
I get it.
I'm working my ass off.
I get it.
I had to do 3 auditions. You only did 20 seconds.
I get it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what nepotism is when you know somebody in the business.
Yeah. Isn't that like LeBron and his side?
Yeah, definitely.
That's definitely nepotism.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He was.
But he works for it though.
He's working for it.
He's working for it. He worked for it to get to that point.
Well, he was the second day pick.
I mean, it's okay.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's when you know he wasn't thought of.
I mean,
oh shit! Holy shit! That's wild. Yeah,
that's crazy. My dad just called him right now. Just called me right now. As we talking about that, like my dad's calling me right now. That's wild.
Wow. I should pick up after that.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Don't let it twist. I speak to him now and all that shit like that. But when I say all these things, like it's not that I don't know him. I don't speak to him.
Yeah.
Listen, I know where he's at. Like, it's just I don't want to have the same feelings that I have towards him that my son have towards me. Because I wasn't right to him. Yeah. You feel me? So yeah, but that's crazy.
That was scary.
I know. So yeah, I'm with you on that with nepotism. Yeah, that definitely gets overlooked.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
for
saying,
sure. Like, and it's a curse. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say it's a curse, and it's a blessing, depending what side of the road you want to be on, right? Because it's like, yo, my son, I'm gonna use nepotism on him. I got an opportunity to get him where I work at. He's working with me. Right. You know what I mean? I find that as a blessing for him.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because it made him grow.
You understand? Like, so
that's different, because that was.
But what's different about it?
You know what's different about it? I'll tell you right now what's different about it.
What?
He never had the skill.
Right.
LeBron's son has the skill.
Okay, I'm still nepotism though.
It's nepotism, but he already has the skill.
Nah, I got so you thought
he was trained to do the skill. And he
I mean, true,
within a month him being at the job, they could have told me, yo, bro, I don't like the way you dress, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Exactly. So he had to train himself to get there.
I needed experience to get into there.
That's true. Yeah, I basically had to work my way up, like, cause you could give me the opportunity. But it's like now it falls into just my hands.
True indeed. Yeah,
I'm the one that really got to push it, and if I really want this, then I'm gonna go ahead and strive for it.
There you go.
So listen, man. So let's so the that's what generational thing is, man. Y'all think about which generational curses y'all want to like just give up and all that, man, or change. It's up to y'all to change, man. Like, and move forward to make things better, man. So listen. With that said, man, we're about to conclude this episode. Peace, bless, love. Give thanks to that man above.
Live, love, prosper, y'all.
Peace, y'all.